Welcome back to Reynatis. And if you hear the song kind of playing here in the background, that is coming from my phone. Because during this session, I had new pipe up, and was listening to music off SoundCloud. This is going to continue on throughout the entire part with just various little songs, and a full podcast playing in background. But moving on to what's happening here, we've hit our newest roadblock in the hands of the public safety. And right now, I need to grind, gather supplies, before I do another fight with this man. Because he does nothing but gimp you if you can't get that timing down to parry. And even worse, he barely gives you the chance. And considering the last fight we had with someone from the guild, it's going to be... expect to see a second phase happen if I somehow make it through the first. So for this part, it's just me doing these whatever little missions I can get my hands on and working my way through. So let's get to it. Also, as you might know, earlier today, Nintendo once again announced another Direct to happen this week. This time, it's a Focus Direct for Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. It will go for a full 20 minutes and pretty much, hopefully, lock down the release date for the game. Seeing that we got Mario Tennis here in February, we have Super Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition in March, and the amiibos that go with that game coming just a few months later, either in April. I wouldn't be surprised if Tomodachi Life is being locked down, also being the big April game, or May. And also, for those who may not know this, Tomodachi Life is basically a silly life simulator using the Mii's avatars from the Wii days. It is developed by Yoshio Sakamoto, and a small team at Nintendo EPD, and has been around since the DS. Yeah, I understand. Man just keeps busy. Why Sakamoto has the longevity that goes back to the Nintendo, he regularly just makes games small and simple to kind of pick up. That's technically what Famicom the Techno Club feels like, what Game & Watch Gallery, what WarioWare, and also to the Rhythm Heaven games. He's also the producer for that series.
Give me a good fight.
So while I'm not really interested in Tomodachi Life, I'm happy for the people that are. And most importantly, just the silly memes that are going to make as we go throughout the next few years. But what do you want to see for this Nintendo Direct? Let me know in the comments below, but please keep it civil down there if you don't really care. Some people are hyped for the things you don't like. Also, I better get out of here, or find this convenient space to get the fuzz off me. Thank you, game. Alright. Let's find somewhere safe, then pick out a new quest.
Right. Next.
For those who are wondering about the song being played like this, put this in perspective. When I record footage, I'll have my phone open and I'll be listening to something, whether it be a song or something on YouTube, etc. But for this session, I forgot to put my earbuds in and have them connected so that it wouldn't be playing loud from the speaker. And I also had the mic up. That was an oof on my part. But if this does make this a bit more entertaining, I hope you guys like it. I probably won't be doing it again, and because I have no idea whether this is gonna get copyright stricken, considering I have 2 separate freestyles and an actual Childish Gambino song in the background. None of this audio. That would be all you two would need. And also over here, found it. I need to stock up right now on the chill shorts and the venties. The venties let you revive, the shorts restore health. There we go. And there we go. Next wave is probably going to be me getting those ones that boost strength, defense, and magic. I need to come in armed to the teeth. Need to defeat these monsters. And there we go, got the problem. Don't leave that money laying around, if you can help it. On to the next mission. Or actually, to this person. It's going to be your concern soon enough. Okay, so he's just too much of a follower to stay back from all of this. And now the druggies got him. So let's hurry and find him before he makes a terrible mistake. Or we gotta put him down because he's already on a cocktail that automatically turns you into a monster within 5 seconds of the high coming down. Here he is. Oh, hi, dealer. You're literally doing this right behind a couple members of the neighborhood watch. Could report you to them. I could understand wanting to let your girl relax a bit, but Rubrum is like meth. All it does is ruin you during the process. Couldn't you have just gotten her some weed or something? Something that's legal? Well, not in Japan, but definitely. Or couldn't you just get some alcohol? Anything that can improve on this. Get the fuck out the way. Get out my way. Because or you will be folded like laundry. Get the fuck out the way. And you're only a little bit better. That's one down, now the other. I think one thing I can do is try to learn a bit harder how to do these parries while I still have the chance. And, well, that's done. Let's get out of here. It smells. It cannot. It will not. It's fucking.
Man, you watching khakis in your shirts already?
Mm-mm.
You ain't gonna watch them?
Ooh, these nice aren't. Let me wonder if it's gonna prompt these officers over here.
In the washer. Okay, have you finished the other things?
Yes.
Okay, you need to wash those.
And it does not. Off I go then. Mm-hmm. Don't leave that info around. Dude, don't be trying to skip out. Alright, there we go. And as you can see, with every mission done, my malice starts going down a bit. And that is going to be very much useful because that can let me get into other areas that are blocked off within the forest. Places I can grind, find new items, find materials to trade in, etc., etc. But doing as much of this as possible, well, it's something I'm going to need to work on as much as, because ideally I'd like to be in the 50s by the end of this part or by the next one. So a workaholic, and he lost everything. And it didn't matter whether he was married, had kids, had something to keep going like this, he still lost it anyway. So for those who are looking for who work like they do, remember one thing. Your family needs to be your #1 priority, because you are replaceable at that job. But they aren't. Keep that in mind. And I realized I could have just went back and get to the 104 building, and that would have drained me down. That would have gotten me free. But I'm being the dummy. So off the Shibu Chica station I go. Okay, here we go. Had to pause for a second. Due to that cut you saw there, I had to pause for a second. Then I went, and so what you're seeing is me coming back to it.
There's been a lot of that on Raw as well.
And as Sean is reaching for the hot tag, as Tyson Kidd is holding him down, King goes, "Oh, it's Tyson Kidd, just get
Gogo,
him."
we saw the karaoke thing you did back
What's going on here?
in part 23
This fake shit.
last time. So
They're about to find out about a
if we
real
survive this
dynasty
next
in
mission, maybe
DX
we'll go
style.
go out and
This is the
outwit you
slowest
for
hot
this.
tag I've ever seen. It's Triple H.
3 spinebusters in a row.
But we gotta grind hard
Gets
to
shown
make
slaps.
sure we live through that
Tyson goes for a near
fight,
fall
because
of
we
Triple
are
H.
taking down an
King and
entire
Cole
drug
start laughing when he commits
Could you imagine?
and
What a
several of the
joke
people
this
who
guy is.
Jericho
prop
and
it
Kofi
up.
A little bit at the end. That was nice.
That was fun, yeah.
Good chemistry. Kofi's about to get one of those fake pushes that they do around about now. And it
Yeah, as
breaks
you can
down
see
like
from
it's
this
a Divas
conversation,
match. Big Show
Mika
does
and Noah
one move,
don't know about
and the crowd
Reynatis yet,
screams, "This
or
is
the truth that they
vintage
might
bragging
be
rights."
losing their magic soon enough.
You
So if
can't
we don't
say
take this
vintage
down,
bragging rights in
we don't know where to
normal
go from
bragging
here.
rights.
First one ever.
Such a wind-up merchant. I hate him.
But
And
while
then
we're
Big
down
Show
here,
goes to
might
help
as well
Kofi
just
Kingston
stock up
create kind of a double team move with
on
Kofi.
money,
You'll
Wiz
see
Art,
the thing
and the
when they
like,
pick him up and they get him off of murder.
because it's free and
That took me a second.
and it helps
Same.
bring the tide in our favor.
You get him on the shoulders, right?
But we're just gonna get the ones that are easily visible and doesn't require to unleash the magic to do so.
House. And then chokeslam to Kofi Kingston, and Triple H gets to KO the Benedict Arnold of Monday Night Raw, the Big
Ooh,
Show.
there's another one.
Turned his back on us all.
SmackDown win.
No. I'd be genuinely curious, like, how many times Big Show has turned heel in a multi.
One day I am going to
This
use
is
that
the
ability,
exact spot
but
that
today
they
is
do in
not that
Survivor
day.
Series
Yeah,
with the
the
authority.
Authority one is the
Yeah,
exact same one.
exact same sequence.
So,
I
Todd
don't see
Grisham
anything
is
else
very
that can be
nervous
done
to
over
declare
here, so
SmackDown,
let's
like, I guess
either leave
technically this
or
means we're the,
start looking around again.
superior brand, guys. So, yeah, how about that, eh?
Oh, he's getting a flip.
First, let's choose a new mission.
Cole, with his head in his hands, says, "This is a darn shame. Language, Michael. Good God." And then King says, "I'm gonna knock
Alright,
you out,
off to
Charles."
Shibuya Station.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. The book is quite a miserable thing so far.
We're talking
Okay,
unknown
here we are.
substances being injected. We're talking
This
all
one is really
sorts
just
of
giving her something that
philandering going on.
Poisonings.
giving this widow something she needed and something she was hoping to see in her lifetime, as her husband was part of the MEA and died in the line of fire. He was the senpai to Nishijima, and also the hard ass that kind of kept her alive in her early days.
You're a big fan of his ever since
course.
season 4, I believe.
But still, it's good to be able to put someone like this to peace and ensure that his legacy goes on.
The colouring in, that's a good way of putting it. We're getting the flavour. We're understanding things that, like, yeah, you respect him, his psychology, his work, he's incredible, but did you know that he was drawing on a chalkboard, like, pictures of the boys all fucking groupies and whatnot? I put a picture up there of King Kong Bundy.
Don't you worry, miss. We're gonna do something truly good for this world, and for Shibuya as a whole.
All of the dicks.
That's it, he was
All
coughing up.
different colored dicks.
Okay, didn't trigger that fight, so let's keep moving.
He named them all after his brothers, didn't he?
Yep.
So there you go.
Another friend lost.
But yeah, we are, I think, perhaps approaching the halfway point in the book.
Shit, already? I did not think we
Ooh,
were making that
that's
kind
gonna
of
be
progress.
good.
We're probably more like
Especially for Ukai.
you know, it
because
is easily going to be the
I can
longest
snipe
series we've
around,
ever done.
It already
keep
is.
moving around and snipe at him like this.
People are loving it.
Just
We're
might be able to
enjoying
keep
the absolute heck out of it, and
keep him at
join
bay
our
while
Patreon page.
doing the
You're
flash
talking
snip.
about 9 years worth of
Except for when
content
he
there
flash
now.
snaps and
You've got the
does a
Smack
flash
Call,
snap
You've got
slash.
Bibliotech, you've got video episodes, you've got Q&As, you've got Kane versus the Big Show, but you've also got this
Right,
I'm sorry
on to the
hear
MEA
Team Raw finally
HQ.
croaked. It went on for years.
Fighting
on
some
its
more
own
neighbor-
terms.
some more
Soon
dealers
buried
slash-
in the boogeyman's worms.
That's drugs,
But
because
if I could have a
another
brand
officer
as
just got
stupid as you,
caught up in
I'd
the
have wished the
inform,
Big Show, so I
caught
would
up
die
and
too.
left to die.
Adam, I've been there in the back, and I've heard people say that SmackDown is it's a stupid show. It's
And Ukai is not taking that well because it was his informant that just got killed by these guys.
I ain't never coming back.
Jake Scudder here reveals Kane's
So, to
Democratic
quote a
Party
great man,
past.
idolaters, your soul is required in hell.
No loyalty, no values whatsoever. And speaking of Kane and his politics, incredible reference here from Richard Glenn.
And now he'll
Historically,
be able to
the
rest
real
in
world,
peace.
Bragging might means
To
bragging
start.
right. You remember that tweet?
I do, Adam. I do. Do you know he does a weekly update now on his YouTube channel?
Does he?
He does.
Oh, I bet that's shite.
That is. There's a Kane versus the Big Show concept coming at you right away.
Oh.
Scudder.exe just showing us a custom-made graphic here. Survivor Series. 4 doinks versus 7
Okay, let's
Funakis.
get back over here. Oh, come on, get out of the
It
way.
says, check the crowd, no one's smiling.
Alright, fine. You wanted this? You're getting the hammer. The addiction was not worth it. Period.
No one.
Not a smile in the house. Chris alive here. Chris Lionheart sipped on his double vodka and he frowned. Those AEW fans don't know what they have anymore. I
Okay,
gave them
got
a
it down to
champion.
61.
I warmed their demanding, cold,
Now it's just
forceful, and icy
dropping.
hearts with Luther. He went through his photo albums.
Right now, I'm about to
remembered
take some
things
time to do
past
some
in his search of a lost
upgrades to
time.
our party.
Chris Lionheart kept thumbing. He kept flipping
Because
through,
all
not
those little
knowing what he was
wizards we
searching
got
for,
can,
but knowing
can
that
be
for-
upgraded.
that for
At least
what
the
he was
attack ones.
searching,
And I want
it
that
would
as
soon be
powerful
clear.
as I can get it to
He
be.
landed on 2009, a day of glory, a silver trophy held high aloft. There was Matt, there was Glenn Kane, and there
As soon
was
as
more
I find it.
truth. Chris relished the next sip of his
Okay.
double vodka. He could feel the liquid. He could feel the liquid sticking his throat pleasantly, like an alcoholic potato-ridden version of Mountain Dew. He knew he had to return.
Ooh,
People would
that's
know
gonna
when,
gonna
but they
attach
would
that
soon
one
email
onto the
Dave
cup.
Meltzer
Alright,
and
when we
to
go
Connor
do this fight.
to ask him. Excellent job.
Come on.
If there was a prize, you'd be winning it there, Chris.
That's another thing I wish they had in this
Dark
game.
side of thought.
If your
Bert
opening
Bernie
party
here, as
gets
the
knocked out,
SmackDown
you
team
could then bring in
celebrates,
the reserve
here comes President
reserve
Trump
members
to collect
once
his honorary medal.
once you're out of
And
healing
what's
items and
this?
they're like,
The brand new
instead of just
WWE
default
Peace
3 down
Prize.
and it's game
Well
over.
done, Mr. President.
Final Fantasy 12 did
I'm
this
I'm gonna wear it now.
this to great
Daniel
effect.
Gibson here saying, Fit Finley looking like the
Yeah.
dad on his son's
So
statue.
what's your
He
excuse, Fu
proper
Ryu?
is. He
Along
proper-
with
he's got that
several of the
cheeky little
indie
smile, I'm one of the boys.
developers they kind of brought in that were at Square during at the time 12 was being made.
Jericho is trouserless here, folks. The only one. Liam Hollinshead here. Jericho better be careful with that trophy full of coffee standing next to Kane like that.
Okay.
Just saying.
Dave Scott here. Dateline, bragging rights. The superstars of SmackDown have successfully won against the Raw superstars to claim the coveted bragging rights trophy. Jericho swagging around with his garish new trophy, which he seems to say, "Look at me, Kevin Mann. I have a new trophy."
Matthew Bowden again here.
Right, okay. I'll throw anything you choose over this building. If I do it, then we win bragging rights.
Yeah, so you choose anything. If he can throw it over, we've won the trophy. And that's it. That's the real match. Choose one thing.
You know, you two really are a couple of sad little men, aren't you? Oh yeah, they're sad little men. He's throwing a kettle over a pub. What have you ever done?
There's a lot of references here to the fact that the Hart Dynasty have been aggressively cut out of the frame.
Yeah.
They are nowhere to be seen.
Completely obscured.
Raffet C here, emblematically showing here the clip from SpongeBob, where SpongeBob believes he's going to be shown in the Krusty Krab promotional video.
Alright.
He's all the way back. You can just see his
I
hat.
think Mara's the last one we
You
got
should have worn a hat,
got
baby.
for it, so
Nathan Major
let's
had
get
one
that
here,
done.
Which, it sent me for a bit of a loop, Adam. He said, if I had a nickel for every time R-Truth wrestled for a pointless trophy in WWE, I'd have 2 nickels. And he has included a picture of the...
What trophy is
They won a big yellow, like, piss sculpture at Super Showdown.
The amount of these
Saudi
trophies that no one remembers.
Okay.
Does that make him the greatest?
We got one more
superstar of all
mission
time?
left for this
Probably
part
was.
to
That probably was
do
the award they gave out
before I
that night.
sign it off.
It's Mr. Shane here with
Because after this, we're gonna head
pictures
back
of
to the
Man
church.
Bigelow Coalition
Church to
after
set up our
finally
next
winning a
next
book.
part set of
Oh,
missions.
That's what it'll be like. No one's smiling. Absolutely nobody's
So
smiling.
it's back to Shibuya
Why here?
Station.
To avoid causing offense with outdated stereotypes, the Snow White remake will feature a whole new group of 7 dwarves. We've got Truthy, Roydy, Faxy,
Alright.
don't ask where my wife was on January
Yes.
6th,
Okay, there's the mission giver.
Finley, and Glenn.
Get that money.
Hey, there's around
Yeah,
8,000
don't get
entries
jumped by
that
the
are variants
Rubrum
of
addict that's right there.
January 6th.
Hey,
Good.
his wife, January 6th.
Someone stole this from Nancy
Oh.
Pelosi's office on January
You get the
6th,
fighting.
etc. This one I like a lot here from Sean Drox. Pictured Team SmackDown.
For what?
celebrating-
Existing?
I mean, they're not wrong.
There was one I really wanted to read out from Blue Sky, because what we've noticed is with Blue Sky, every time we tweet literally anything, because I think most people don't realize that your normal feed isn't who you're following.
So how'd that plan
So
work out for
any
you, dummy?
fraction at all, people who have no idea what wrestling is, or particularly don't like
What the
wrestling.
fuck is this?
And there was someone who replied to this, be like, bunch of fake losers celebrate winning something that's not real. And
Shit.
and I quote tweeted with the dad from Ready to Rumble, you know, because there's one thing someone who hates wrestling loves, it's an obscure reference.
Yeah, they'll love that.
But they blocked me, so I can't find it anymore.
Aww, Simon James.
It was about
Okay.
bragging rights 17 or 18. I teamed up with Sheamus, Jeff Hardy, The Edge,
Here
Kenny Quick, and a
because
couple of other dudes.
You're over.
I gave every
You're
jabroni
down
on their
towards
team
the
a big
bottom.
leg, 1, 2, 3, and I done it. I single-handedly won bragging rights.
That's when Jimmy Hart turned to me and said he had an idea for a song. So Jimmy, myself, and my former Metallica bandmates all got
Okay,
together.
all we gotta
and
do is
wrote
just
my
take
theme
these
song.
guys down.
I'm a real American, fight for what's right, win bragging rights.
Also, there is a Rubrum junkie literally next to you.
Richard Glenn
I'm
here.
surprised y'all ain't try to
Kane
fight
Larson.
him.
Blah, 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 Raw. Chris the Hamster Jericho. Imagine being on Raw on a Monday
Okay,
live.
now
not taped
everybody's
on a
up to level
Tuesday.
50, and we got a bit.
Raj here.
We just might be ready for this fight,
I mean,
but I'd rather be
yeah,
safe
look,
than
you
sorry.
see, folks, he's got the
Also
blue
gotta take you down.
SmackDown top on, he's got the blue tights. He is orange like a pumpkin, and he's
Stay
got
down.
a
Please stay down.
Here, Ray's the third. Matt Hardy pictured inviting the audience to throw grapes into his open mouth. Loves his grapes, man.
Okay,
Loves his
alright, now
grapes.
we gotta get out of here.
Jim's story here has pointed
Find
out
the
that if you look in the
exit,
background there, the
the
way Glenn
exit.
is looking at the trophy, he has got a
Come on,
proper
find the exit.
covetous look in his eye.
Yes,
Did it.
It's against one of the commandments, Adam.
Just straight up saying here, after all, why not? Why shouldn't I keep it? Sorry, I'm going to have to double dip again on this reference, but it's just too good. Christian Weil here. If you're on Sunday Night Heat or shocked by SmackDown's aggression, it's time to wake up, sunshine. Historically in the WWE universe,
Alright,
might
back
makes
to the
right.
church.
Weakness, which is really what Raw is all about, is not a virtue, it's a fatal character flaw. And no, ECW should still not get involved.
And got Nick here. Shout out to
Okay,
boys.
the
Shout
three
out to
things you see
Beckham.
here
Shout out
are
Michael
actually
Owen.
extra
Scored goals,
missions,
scored
along with
goals.
the DLC that's been included.
Oh, final, go on, one last one. Pedro Hodges here. A live look at the residents of the Bozo Circus.
Bam!
Yep, still some crazy clowns.
Hey, look at that guy. He's pissing out of his little cock.
Aww.
And thank you for pissing
Well,
out
that's
of your
a
little cock.
relative
Joining us
smart
here
way
on
of
the
going
caption
about
contest. Don't
using
forget,
wizards,
folks, you can join us
integrating
over
wizards
on
into
the Patreon
society,
page.
aside
If you like
from
to look at
they are
Hard
criminals that
Dynasty,
need to be killed off.
Well,
there's a lot more
Off
to
if
it
they
than
don't
men
fall
having
in
their
line
faces
with us.
covered by much bigger, more politically savvy men.
And there is actually quite a lot of people pissing out their little cocks in that
But
book as well, isn't there?
seems like we got a movie shoot to do next time.
Little cocks.
Exactly.
So until then,
Well,
folks.
it's time to return to bragging rights, where an untimely sick Kevin Mann, Adam Bigelow, and Billy...
Thank you all for watching.